Okay, happy Wednesday. I'm going to introduce you to a property that I've been working at for 8 years and is just ending, I think, or maybe there's new owners who want my work, but I thought I would show you these beds while I still have permission. So these are all perennial beds. You're looking at azaleas, huge azaleas. The one up top is a herbaceous azalea, which means it loses all its leaves in the winter. And the one below is a regular azalea, just finished blooming, needs cleaning. There's a dogwood above. Then below we got some heather, another dogwood. Then we're coming past the heather here into the front garden. We got some Bergenia. Now the only investment that this garden has made at all this year is a smattering of geraniums. So the total budget for plant purchases at this property for 2020 is $35. We've got some geraniums, there's more up on the front porch, just to make the place look nice for selling. Keep it neat, keep it clean. You can see a big rhodo front. Such a pretty bed. I will miss you. Look at those poppies just ending. And we got a nice hydrangea standard about to bloom. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Just filming one of my favorite perennial beds. So absolutely no investment in this bed this year. It's pretty weedy. I haven't really dealt with it much because the house has been for sale and I've been focused on the front to make sure that it sells, which it just did. So this could be one of the last Wednesdays I work here after 8 years. So anyway, this bed, which is messy, is still pretty cool. You've got foxglove at the back in full bloom, or just about. Just in front of that is purple phlox, which is about to bloom in a couple weeks. Then in the center there is echinacea, which will be later in the summer. Middle ground is a row of peonies, pink peonies. You can see them just opening now. Fabulous. And then in front of them is some salvia and a random strawberry, a bunch of weeds, and finally lupins in the very foreground. The lupins are just fading, but boy were they pretty, and they still are. Okay, so let's go take a closer look, and we will head down these stairs. Nice. Coming up in the white cage is salvia, and it will hide the white cage completely when it gets going. Okay, then to one of my other favorite perennial beds. This little guy by the back fence. Check this out. First of all, we got the winter clematis going over the back lane gate. On the left is a giant rose. Then in the center is the Nishiki willow at its peak. And maybe you can just see the blue next to it. That is California lilac. And then next to that is the Rose of Sharon, or Sharon, depending if you're Israeli or what. It will bloom the same shade of pink that the willow is, but in about a month. Then down below there's perennial dianthus on the left. I think those are the nicest perennial dianthus I've ever seen. Most dianthus don't come back, but those ones did, and they keep getting bigger every year. And then just above them is Bergenia, and the Bergenia is partially full of weeds, but it just finished blooming purple, well, a pinky purple. It was gorgeous. Then finally, in the middle ground is a row of phlox, purple phlox, pink phlox this time actually, to go with the whole pink theme. Yes, it's a pink garden, but what a beauty. We got some random irises that are just finishing in the foreground, and I think that's about it. Okay, 2 perennial beds.